Hello, this is for 9.6 using the quadratic equation. What's really good about the quadratic equation is that there's nothing tricky with it. As long as you plug in the numbers and solve, you will get the right answer. But there's a lot of work with it, and they take a while to do, so I want to make sure we're able to do so. First off, what we're going to take care of is identifying what A, B, and C is. Now you need to remember the equation, which is on the top right of this packet. And I'm just going to rewrite it here the first time just so I could change it and replace it quicker. Minus 4AC divided by 2A. Okay. With that in mind, let me plug in A, B, and C for these problems. I already identified. Remember, A is in front of the x squared, so that's 4. B is in front of the x, just in case it's negative 1. And C is in front of the 18, which is by itself, which is negative 18. So negative of negative 1, which will turn positive later, but I'll save that for later. Sorry. Whoop. Plus or minus the square root of B, I'm sorry, not B, but we're going to actually plug in a number, negative 1 squared minus 4 times 4. This 4 is always in the equation, and this 4 is from A, times negative 18, all over 2 times A, which is 4. So let's simplify. 1 plus or minus the square root of 1. Negative 4 times negative 18 is going to end up being a plus. So plus 4 times 4 times 18. 4 times 4 times 18. It's 288. All over 4 times 2, which is 8. 1 plus or minus the square root of 289 over 8. $289. Yeah, 289. The square root of 289 is 7. So this equals 1 plus or minus 7 over 8. Now I want to split into two pieces. So I'm going to do 1 plus 7 divided by 8, which is 8 over 8, which equals 1. That's a scribble, that's a mistake. And then over here, 1 minus 7 over 8, negative 6 over 8, which I can simplify to negative 3 over 2. So what's nice about these questions is that it's straightforward, but it takes a little while to solve. Here, notice that it does not equal 0. So what you need to do is minus 14 here, minus 14 here. X squared minus 5x minus 14 equals 0. So let's use the quadratic equation. A, B, C. A being 1, B equals negative 5, C equals 14. That's a 5. I apologize for that. Plug it all in. I'm going to do this a little quicker. Negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 14. Oh, negative 14, my fault. I apologize, guys. It's negative 14 here, so it should be negative 14 here. Make sure you fix that now. If you saw that error early, good on you. 2 times 1. Negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 plus 14 times 4 is 56 over 2. 5, -5 plus or minus 25 plus 56 is 81 over 2. The square root of 81 is 9. So -5 plus or minus 9 over 2. -5 plus 9 over 2 equals 4 over 2, which is 2. Sorry about this. Let me just move the camera a little bit. And then -5 minus 9 over 2, -14 over 2, which is -7. So your two answers are 2 and -7. Try to practice the other ones. Remember, add 10 to both sides first, and then this one's already good enough. Oh, let me actually do this one quickly. The last one. The last one is a special no solution. So what are you going to deal with a no solution? And when do I know it's a no solution? A equals 1, B is 10, C is 3. Wait, this is not a no solution. Oh yeah, this is... Oh, this is not a no solution, actually. Anyway, let me just explain what happens when it is a no solution. It's a no solution when you have a square root and you get a negative number underneath. So if it's a negative number underneath, that means it's a no solution and it's impossible to solve. So you write no real solutions at that point. This one you could actually do, so please do that on yourself. But this is just to show you that no real solution occurs when you do a square root and there's still a negative left over. My next video will be on 9.7.